Good morning. So can I have your resume?
Yes, ma'am.
Your name?
I'm Sukrishna, madam.
Krishna. Where are you from?
I'm from West Godavari, madam, Andhra Pradesh.
Okay. Tell me about yourself.
So, first of all, good morning, madam. Thank you for giving this opportunity to introduce myself. I'm Sukrishna from West Godavari, madam, Andhra Pradesh. So, I was currently living in Hyderabad. So, I completed my graduation on civil engineering stream with the aggregate of 70%, madam. In Six Institute of Technology and Engineering College, Tadepalgudem, which is in West Godavari, Andhra Pradesh, madam. So, I have come from a family consisting of 4 members. Madam. So my technical skills are I was good at basis of Python, Java, and manual testing. Yes, madam. My strengths are I was a workaholic, self-motivated, and disciplined individual. Madam. So my hobbies are story writing, writing of songs and poetry. So cooking, crafting using of pop sticks and all, and reading regarding Indian mythology, madam. So some particular books regarding Indian mythology. So I believe in God, so I wanted to read about the stories belongs to God and all, madam. So and my strengths are I was more self-confident. Madam. So coming to my weakness, I was somewhat weak in handling my anger issues.
Okay.
So I easily took for situations when I was in BCC work and all. If anyone some irritations happen and all, so I easily took for the situations, and I use presently working on to control my anger issues and all. So lastly I wanted to tell me briefly about me means I was somebody who believes in continuous learning, and learning is continuous process. So with that inputs and all, so with my past experience and all, so I believe in reconstructing my lifestyle and also skill sets with the experience from the past. So this is brief about me.
Okay. So you are good at story writing.
Yes, ma'am.
So what kind of stories you will write?
Actually, I was somewhat passionate about filmmaking and also I write fictional stories, and I was a lover of action films and also I write action films stories and all action regarding human emotions and the extreme emotions of humans. So I write action films and all.
Okay. What type of blogs you will read?
Blog means because I was somewhat interested in politics, ma'am. So
Okay.
related to politics and how a good political party has to be go on and all. So I was somewhat interested about. So I read about blogs regarding politics, ma'am.
Okay. Say something about your academic project.
So actually I come from civil engineering background, madam. So my academic project is on soil stabilization, madam. So it is a topic of geotechnical engineering. So it was my favorite subject in my graduation also, madam. So actually when the constructions were happening on the black cotton soil means, so black cotton soil is which is not stable soil, madam, because change in the moisture conditions, the conditions will the physical conditions of the soil will black cotton soil will change, madam. So to decrease that thing, because when the moisture is high means the shrinkage property, the expansion property will happen, madam. When the moisture conditions are low to the base scales means the shrinkage problem will happen, madam. So that will definitely lead to the defects on the construction when we're done on the black cotton soil, madam. So to decrease these two odd effects of both expansion and shrinkage properties. So we use the soil stabilization techniques by the addition of by the addition of bottom ash and hydrogen chloride, madam. So whereas the bottom ash means it's the residual waste from the solid waste, madam. So when we burst the solid waste means it was a residual product, madam. So when we add that residual product which is called bottom ash to the expansion soil means it will reduce the expansion properties of the soil, madam.
Okay.
And
okay, it's okay.
Thank you.
So are you comfortable with which programming language?
Python, madam.
Python. So can you differentiate between OOPS and structure-oriented programming?
Yes, ma'am. The main differentiate between the structure-oriented programming language and OOPS means object-oriented programming language means the OOPS, the structure-oriented programming language helps to develop a program based on the set of or using of the set of modules and functions, madam. Whereas coming to the object-oriented programming language, it will help to construct a program using the set of functions and interactions, madam. So not only this, madam, we can also differentiate these two with the programming language which supports the concepts like class and object, inheritance, encapsulation, abstraction, and polymorphism. Which does not support these five concepts is called it can be differentiated as can be denoted as a structure language, madam. Which support these concepts can be defined as a object-oriented programming language, madam.
Okay. So, what is the use with OOPS concepts? Why we have to use OOPS?
Yes, ma'am. The main advantage, there are some main advantages, madam. The main advantage, one of the main advantages is the OOPS concept allows the program to break into smaller bits, madam. Smaller bit program. So with that things and all, we can reduce the complexity of the programming and reduce the problems of which is arising when the programming is done, madam.
Okay. Okay. Can you call the base class method without creating an instance?
Yes, madam. We can call that base class without creating an instance or initializing it, madam. In two conditions, we can call that thing, madam. First is if it was a static method, means it will be accessible, madam. It will call the thing. And second is when the base class is inherited by some other subclass, madam. So,
okay. What is the difference between class and object?
So we can differentiate class and object as the class is a logical. Sorry, madam. The class is a logical assent and object is a physical assent, madam. Or we can differentiate as it a class is a blueprint or a imaginary object which does not physically exist in the real world, madam.
Mm.
And coming to the object, it is a physically existing object in the real world.
Mm. Okay. Okay. What is the difference between multi-level and multiple inheritance?
Yes, ma'am. In inheritance, there are four concepts, madam. Among them, so multi-level inheritance means inheriting the properties of a single parent class or a super class by the derived class and also its subclass of the derived classes. So it is a multi-level of inheritance. And coming to the multiple inheritance means inheriting the properties of one or more parent class or super classes by a single child class or a subclass is called multiple inheritance.
So, what are the limitations of inheritance?
If the inheritance were in the concept of inheritance, if inheritance is not done properly, it means we will the wrong solutions will be happen, madam. And also there is a lot of memory wastage can be happen, madam, because of the base class data which is not used during the process of inheritance. And another limitations we can say that if there is any changes occurred in the superclass or base class, means it will definitely disturb the flow or sequence of the inheritance, madam, or the relation of inheritance. So these are the limitations of inheritance.
What is the difference between method overloading and method overriding?
The method overloading and method overriding. Writing one or two methods with the same name but with the difference of the parameters or arguments is called method overloading, madam. So it can be occurred in a single class only. And coming to the method overriding, writing the one or more methods with the same name and also with a single or a same aggregate argument or parameter is called method overriding, madam. Method overriding, madam. This can be occurred in inheritance flow, madam. Inheritance concept.
Okay. What is the difference between public, private, and protected?
Yes, madam. These are the different types of access modifiers. So public means in public method we can access by outside of the class, madam, by the object of the class only, madam. So this is public, madam. When coming to the private, we can access the private method inside of the class, madam, but not outside of the class. But we can, by adding a prefix of double underscore, will make the variable as a private variable, madam. And coming to protected means this protected method can be accessed outside of the class, but within the class derived from that class, madam. I mean with the subclass of that superclass, madam. Within the subclass of superclass only derived can be accessible, madam. So adding a prefix of single underscore will make the variable as a private variable.
Private variables. Okay. So difference between data abstraction and encapsulation.
So data abstraction means hiding of unnecessary data from a user is called data abstraction, madam. And coming to encapsulation, so taking the methods and variables or data as a single block is called encapsulation, madam. So we here encapsulation inside encapsulation. So in encapsulation, what it does means it restrict the variables and methods for not getting manipulated directly by the third party user and all, madam.
Okay. What is a constructor in Python? How many types of constructors are there?
A constructor is a special type of method which can be called as instantaneous in an object. Use the definition from that class, madam. So this constructor normally used to initialize the instance or objects, madam. So as a constructor does not shouldn't return won't return any kind of values, madam. And it can be called when the object of the class is created, and it can be denoted by the prefix of double underscore init double underscore. It is the definition function, madam, of the general definition function for the constructor, madam. So and coming to types of constructors, there are two types of constructors, madam. One is default constructor, and other is parameterized constructor. So what is default constructor means a constructor without passing any parameters or a zero parameters is called default constructor or zero parameterized constructor, madam.
Okay.
In default constructor, the object is initialized with no only one data type, madam. Only one data.
Every
one
object
parameter.
is initialized
Initialized
with similar data.
Similar data, madam.
Similar
And
data.
coming to the parameterized constructor, constructor which allows to pass any number of parameters in its function is called parameter construction, and it can initialize with any number of arguments or parameters.
Okay. How to achieve data abstraction?
The data abstraction can be achieved by using of abstract classes and abstract methods, madam. In the program, when we are writing the program, by using the abstract class and abstract method, we can achieve the abstract method, madam.
Okay.
And abstract class we are having two more things. One is abstract method and a concrete method. So abstract method means a method which is having no body is called abstract method, madam. And a method which is having body in it is called concrete method.
Okay. So write a Python program to check whether the given year is leap year or not.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So write down. While writing the program, explain the program at a time. Write down the line and what is that line indicates.
Yes, ma'am.
Directly explain.
Madam, I will write this program based using the function concept, madam. So using the function concept, I will write the program. Write this program.
Okay.
So first it is definition def. The function name is check leap of year. I will pass the parameter incidentally, madam. So
Did you write it def in the capital letter? It will accept.
no, madam, sorry.
Uh,
Okay, madam. Using if conditions, I will write execute that thing, madam. So if year is modulo of 400 equals 0, or year modulo of 100 is not equals to 0, and year modulo of 4 is equals to 0. If these conditions are satisfied based on the operators of R and operators conditions are satisfied, we will write the print statement, madam. Print of the given year is leap year. If not, else else. So print of the given year is not a leap year. By using this if conditions I have written it, madam. So it is first of all I didn't pass the year, no madam. So I will take the year as input from the user, madam. So I will write year is
Krishna.
so I will write year equals to, it is the year number will be integer value only, madam. So integer of input of enter year number.
Okay.
Quotations
Quotations missing.
madam. So we have written the body of the thing, body of for the
Quotations missing.
sorry.
Ah.
So I have written the body, madam. So I will call the function, madam. It is leap year, check leap is function. I will call the madam. So check leap of year. So this is the
Okay.
program for the thing.
Here also you missed the quotations down.
Sorry.
And why we are using, what is the purpose of the end operator?
End operator means if the both conditions were only satisfied means then only the program will execute, madam. The statement will execute.
Okay.
Or means if only any of the conditions were satisfied means it will return as a true, madam, based on the truth table for or operator. If any one condition is satisfied or true, it will return the output as true, madam.
Okay.
Yes.
Have your seat. Okay, your technical round is completed. So why I need to hire you?
For this thing, I would like to answer as today's companies were expecting the freshers talent who can come with new ideas and who can execute the work with their new execution skills and all, and also who can be a good decision maker also. So I think I was good at all these things other than my technical skills, madam. So I can definitely bring all these to my job, madam. So I think I can be a good choice for this job decision.
Okay. What are your salary expectations?
So being a fresher, I don't go for counter offers on the salary, madam. So based on the company norms and all, for this job description, whatever the base salary or maximum salary you can provide for this job description, I was comfortable with that thing, madam.
Okay. Will you work overtime in the company?
If I try to complete my work within the time, I was disciplined with my work and all. So if there is something definitely important, with my presence and all, so I will definitely work.
Okay. Where do you want to see in next coming 5 years?
And for this question, I would not like. I don't like to say some with a word and all. So I don't believe in I don't believe in future predictions and all, madam. So I was somebody learning is a continuous process. I believe in, madam. So with that thing, wherever I can be after 5 years, I can be 5 years more knowledgeable, 5 years more experienced, and 5 years more learned, madam. So I can say this thing, madam. So I can't say where I can be, but where I can be all these things.
Okay. Your interview is completed. For further information, our HR will contact you with you.
Thank you, madam.
Okay.
Good day.